Welcome to another edition of Inside IU Volleyball with Sherry Dunbar. I'm Dave Leno, exclusively for IUHoosiers.com. Coach and I are coming to you from the Assembly Hall training facility. And Coach, how often do the girls come in here?
Well, this is used mainly for treatment for our players. We have our own training room over at University Gym that they do all their pre-practice taping and all things like that, but then they come over here on a daily basis, I think, to do rehab type things, plus our team doctor is here and our nurse, so if they're injured or don't feel well and everything, they can just come here to Assembly Hall, which is where our offices are too.
All right, let's revisit last week, a loss to Purdue last Wednesday up in West Lafayette. Didn't go your way, lost in 3, and Purdue did retain the Monon spike yet again. It wasn't so much Ariel Turner as it was Tiffany Fisher, Catherine Rabarchek, and Kramer in the back doing some damage.
Well, I've said all along after that match, I really thought Purdue #1 played really well, and I thought they were in attack mode. I thought their serving really affected us, and I think our serving didn't affect them at all. So I felt like that they were able to run their offense all night, and we couldn't run our offense at all. And give credit to Purdue. I thought they came out with that aggressive mentality and really took it to us and deserved the win.
Now, in the local paper, you commented about getting too passive, sometimes maybe getting too timid, afraid to make that mistake. So is that something you're emphasizing this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about, you don't want to hope that people make mistakes or hope that you get a win. And so, this week in practice, definitely, we've been really working on being aggressive with our serves and our swings and all that type of thing. But I think it's that mentality you bring to practice. So
you played Northwestern on Saturday, and again, another contest that went to the opposition. And Sable Moffitt did not have a great matchup up in Evanston, but she performed very well for them here.
Yeah, we knew their middles. Their middles are 2 of the best in the conference, especially as a duel. They come in and both do a really nice job at different things, and you have to find them all the time. And again, I thought we fought hard. It's not the fact that we're not fighting, we're not finishing. I mean, in 5 of the sets, I think, and all those matches, 4 or 5 of them were 2 points. And so we got to find a way to win those, and you got to want the ball when the ball's on the line. When the game's on the line, you have to really want to serve the ball. You have to want to hit the ball, and you can't be score watching at that point. You got to play to win. And so we're going to work on that in practice. But, we have 4 matches left. It's a 4-match season right now. Took a day off yesterday, which we usually don't do, called it a mental health day, just kind of clearing the mind, getting ready for the last 2 weeks of the regular season. And I think it'll help. We'll come back fresh, and I think these kids have been very resilient all season.
After this, we'll chat with Athletic Trainer Adam Clemens. Stay with us. Now joined by Indiana University Athletic Trainer Adam Clemens. And Adam, obviously you have a lot of responsibilities all across different platforms. So talk about some of the things you do with the girls.
Well, with the girls, a lot of the stuff we do is preventative. I kind of take the philosophy of if we can keep it from happening, the longer they're going to be on the court. So we really try to be proactive with them. When small things start to arise, really try to nip it in the bud. Get them on a proactive, preventative program that they can do on their own. That way, we can really keep as healthy a group on the court as we can.
This is Adam's 11th year at Indiana University, 5th with the volleyball program. You also work with the baseball team as well. So
correct.
What attracts you to volleyball? Because it seems, we know that you have a lot of knowledge about the game.
Yeah, I actually started playing volleyball when I was in 7th grade in York, Pennsylvania. Southern Pennsylvania, obviously from Penn State, but has a pretty rich volleyball tradition. And so I started young there, playing. I did the whole junior Olympic route and everything, and played in high school. And then was fortunate enough to play 2 years of collegiate club before I had to dedicate most of my time to the athletic training and education programs at the University of Delaware. So there's a good volleyball background there. I understand a little bit of the sport, what it takes to go through the practices and the competition preparation and everything that goes along with it.
And because you truly understand the sport, that must help you as an athletic trainer, where there might be some other athletic trainers from other schools that might not be familiar with the sport and the ins and outs of the game. They just might know, like, the medical.
Oh, sure. What I always tell the recruits when they come to visit with their parents is, we may have an ankle sprain on a libero, and then the same ankle sprain on a middle blocker, and it may be the same injury, the same mechanism, but we're going to rehab those differently because of the different dynamic movements on court that those individual positions are going to do. So we really try to tailor that individual's rehab based upon the position on the court in conjunction with the injuries that they have.
And what's also nice about this athletic training program is that you involve some student athletic trainers.
Yes, we have a very good undergraduate academic program here. It's one of the highest rated programs within the country. Each year we have 20 new students that come into the program. I'll have a senior student assigned with me for an entire season, and they get a heck of experience because they'll travel with us. They'll get a lot of responsibility to care for the athletes, and they really have done well once they've left the university. We've had students at the Naval Academy, graduate schools here that have done really well with their professional careers.
Now, you are a Blue Hen by heart. That's where you went undergrad.
Yes.
Now, you are married to a former IU student athlete in Jenny, too. So you have best of both worlds,
Yep.
right? Some East Coast and some Midwest.
That's right. I did my undergraduate at Delaware. I do have a graduate degree from Indiana. My wife Jenny was a track and field and cross country athlete here. Her 5th year of eligibility was when I was here as a graduate student. I moved away for a year to work, and then was hired back here, and we started dating shortly after that.
All right, Adam, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, we'll be joined by Coach Dunbar after this. Welcome back to the show with Coach Sherry Dunbar yet again, and you face Michigan State and Michigan, and I go back to last year. What a phenomenal weekend it was for you to close out the 2009 season. You did earn a split, starting with Michigan State. You guys won that contest in 5. First time you won since 1991 in Jenison Fieldhouse, and you beat them this year in 5.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it all along. They're a very athletic team. We need to do some better blocking and defense against them this time. With Kendra Abram, lit us up when we played her the first time, I think with 22 kills and a pretty high percentage. So we need to do a better job on her, but I liked the fight in our team that night. I mean, it was after we had beat Michigan the night before and came back, and Michigan State played really well against us. So doing a lot of film work this week and really trying to analyze what we did when we played them the first time and what they've been doing lately.
You're going back on the road, destinations that haven't been kind to this Indiana team. So how do you simulate that in practice, or how do you get them focused to going away from Bloomington?
Well, I don't know. We just, I think a lot of people feel, oh, it's like a curse almost going on the road right now in the Big Ten. But I think we just have to look at it like every match is its own match, and really focus on just the teammates around you and just really focusing on one point at a time. And just knowing that every match is a season in and of itself, and we got to play it like that and leave it all on the court. And I think we're going to have good game plans against both of them, and obviously they're both going to play extremely hard against us. But I feel confident that this team will rally and play their best volleyball in these last 4 matches.
So from East Lansing, you go to Ann Arbor to face Michigan. You defeated them when they were ranked number 13 here in Bloomington, 3-0. You talked about stopping Alex Hunt, but it was Lexi Zimmerman that you would like to see limit a little bit more.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job, as I was saying, when we played Purdue, I thought we did a really good job with our serving against Michigan, and limited Zimmerman a little bit on what she could do just because of her running all over the court, after some of the passes they did. So we definitely have to serve tough against them. I thought we did a really good job against Alex Hunt, and we have to continue to do that because, as we know, when we beat them that night, they went to Purdue the next night, and she had 26, 28 kills, which she's very capable of doing. So we have to really get on her right from the start. But, bottom line, we have to play our game. We have to really control things with our block and our block defense, and with our serving and passing. I mean, that's going to come down to the keys of all 4 matches.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time as always.
Thank you.
On behalf of Coach Dunbar, Adam Clemens, and the man, Kyle Coleman, I'm Dave Leno. Best wishes, everyone.